I'm all in my bag, as hard as it get.
Hello, folks. I am Dion, your host. You are now on blast. If I'm on blast, you're on blast too now, baby. All right. YouTube, it's been a minute. I'm driving. I'm under a cave. I'm in a cave. Someone rescue me. Let there be light. There it is, baby. It's light. The end of the tunnel. All right. There's been some developments. Major developments. You know, when it comes to friendship, when it comes to friendship, if it's real, like real, you're gonna forgive each other. You're gonna forgive. There's room for forgiveness now, baby. And if one of y'all is even killed, and or both of you are level-headed, that forgiveness, it'll come back. It'll creep in there, and it'll solve things. If there's a question of how to distribute the loyalty, then there's room for teachings and understanding things on where you might have went wrong. Huh? I'm just saying. See, this right here is for this video right here is for folks who claim to forgive, but then still act devilish and mean and mean-spirited towards the person and all that. No. If you're going to forgive, and if you're the one saying that you're level-headed and you're this, you're that, it wasn't me, it was that person, then you need to be able to forgive and let it go. That's what I did. So, you know, I understand what it be like. I understand that folks don't think like I think. People do their own thing the way they do their own thing. When it comes to thoughts and how they handle things, some people are passive, some people are aggressive, some people are passive and aggressive. For the most part, I'm aggressive. As I grow older, I realize I can let that pass. Long as it don't upset me inside. So my aggressive state of mind spews out how I feel about things. And that's how that's going to be, baby. I ain't going to fold into another person's captivity. Not the queen. No. So with that said, I'm still going to be my own entire flesh of a human being. I'm still going to say it what it is. That's not how I run my life, baby. No. Because it ain't. It is what it is. Most of the time when you saying that is what it ain't. Gonna be when it comes to me and how I think about it. You know. That is what it is you allowing somebody's views or somebody's ways, you know, to just be foul because it is what it is. That is how they are. That ain't how I am. So it is what it ain't on most occasions. Now, I wake up a happy camper. I do. But if I feel like I'm so clear-headed and level-headed and all this here and that, I'm supposed to be able to see a person for what they are. And not let it get all in my system and change and rearrange my thing. Okay. So if I'm going to forgive a person and or be clear in thought, I have time enough to think about the situation that brought us here. To us not speaking, to us not acknowledging, you know, the bull. Look at this jackass. Just go. He has to wait. We're coming off the freeway. And he's calling people MFers. See that? Go on and go. That's my passive right there. You go on and go. Because that ain't what it is. But go on and go. You know? So anyway, I'm sorry I had to jump real quick. Sometimes, though, you know, you can forgive. You can be level-headed and clear in thought on the whole situation, but you got to cut that person completely out of your life if they're making you feel sick. Or you might need time away. But if you take yourself away from the situation and you realize, okay, I'm going to forgive this person completely. I'm not going to say anything bad about this person, but I can't be around this person anymore. If I see him, hey, hi. Nice seeing you again, but you know, the small talk is gone. Because you know exactly, you know, where they coming from and how they do that thing. Yeah. I've always been very, very protective of my heart. Okay? So, I was cheated on one time in junior high school. That don't count. But at the same time, this guy would cry for me when I broke up with him behind what he did. He cried, came to my window throwing rocks, throwing a rock at my window, crying, came to my door crying to my mom. After I was crying to her, she had to hold me. And then here, a couple hours later, here he comes and now she holding him. You see how that worked? But I strengthened up from the words that she told me. And I was still a virgin. So I was humbled. Still listened to my mama. Then my dad instilled some other stuff. So you do need both your parents to make you strong. Clear thinking adult. You need both. So when you realize you're dealing with folks who didn't have both, sometimes your grandmother steps in. Sometimes your uncle steps in. Sometimes your brother steps in. Sometimes, somebody else's father might say something to you. But you need the opposite sex to help you outside of, what you got going on at home if you don't have both. So with that said, me and my best friend are back talking. She's going to be back on the show. And we're going to do this thing together now like we started 6-7 years ago. All right? So make up with your friends. If they good friends, you just got to sit them down and talk to them about it. So this is how this needs to be, correct? No, ain't nobody in charge of nobody. Nobody's in charge of anybody. All right, peace and hair grease. I'm out. This has just been another conversation. I am out. Please like and subscribe to my channel on Blast TV Network. Word of mouth marketing. If you have a product and you want us to sit down and interview you, that'd be great.